batten down the hatches as Glory 27 sweeps into Chicago. On February 26th, the middleweights storm the Sears Center Arena. Levin versus Marcus 3. Bad blood between the toughest middleweights on the planet. Each owns a victory in the bitter rivalry. Only one will leave as champion. With the world title on the line and a grudge to settle, there's no escape. In the co-headliner, expect a flurry of fists and feet as featherweight tornadoes Chikadze and Van Nostrand face off. The fight pitches Chikadze's brutal array of kicks against Van Nostrand's furious fists for a spectacular piece of matchmaking. And brace yourself for the middleweight contender tournament. 4 North American knockout artists go toe-to-toe. Jacoby, Barrett, and Thomas. A night of bone-crunching action, and the last man standing wins the right to fight the winner of Levin Marcus. Glory 27 Chicago. It's time to stand up and fight. Glory fans worldwide were treated with the best kickboxing had to offer in 2015, as all 6 weight classes were up for grabs. Titles were successfully defended in the lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight divisions, with new champions crowned in the featherweight, welterweight, and light heavyweight divisions. 2015 wasn't without its dominance as heavyweight champion Rico Verhoeven defended his belt twice, both times against Benjamin Adegbuyi. First at Glory 22 Lille in a decision, and then at Glory 26 Amsterdam in the season finale, with arguably the knockout of the year. 2015 also had its controversy in title fights in both the welterweight and middleweight divisions. In a hotly contested championship bout at Glory 26 Amsterdam, Nicky Holtzkin remained undefeated by narrowly escaping a split decision over his nemesis and fellow countryman, Myrtel Grunhard.
And still, Glory welterweight champion of the world, Nicky Holtzkin.
But the most controversial decision of the year took place at Glory 21 San Diego, where Artem Levin was making his first appearance in almost a year and took on number 2 ranked Simon Marcus. Many who were there and watching around the world felt Marcus won that fight and should have been crowned champion. Since that warm spring evening in San Diego, fans around the world have been waiting in anticipation of the rematch.
47-47, a majority draw.
A majority draw means that Artem Levin will hold on to the Glory Middleweight Championship.
And that's where we begin 2016. On Friday, February 26th, from the Sears Center Arena, Glory 27 Chicago kicks off the new year. The Windy City once again hosts the best kickboxers on the planet. The headline event is the highly anticipated rematch between reigning champion Artem Levin, who will once again defend his middleweight world title against number 2 ranked Simon Marcus. Both have much at stake as Levin wants to prove that his victory last May over Marcus was no mistake, while Marcus has every intention of establishing himself as the king of the middleweights once and for all. We had the chance to visit with both of them recently. In addition, we will take one last look at their battle at Glory 21 San Diego. Not only will the middleweight title be on the line, but the always entertaining, always competitive, and highly anticipated contender tournament also features the middleweights. Beat 2 men in one night to win the right to challenge the reigning champion. Glory 27 sees a quartet of North American middleweights slug it out as Dustin Jacoby, Wayne Barrett, and Robert Thomas step into the ring. In the first matchup, Jacoby is on fire in the middleweight division, and in the second half of the draw, Wayne Barrett against Robert Thomas. Thomas is the only man in the tournament without a loss to the other fighter, and the cocky Canadian is already turning heads after taking Artem Levin and Joe Schilling to the point cards. Staring him down, it's Wayne Barrett. Barrett is always one of the most entertaining fighters on the Glory roster and wants to reassert himself after a recent downturn. It's new blood against experience in an ultra-aggressive night of fighting. And only one man can come through. Only one man can become the contender. Still to come, we'll visit with both Artem Levin and Simon Marcus. But up next, a closer look at the participants in the semifinal between Wayne Barrett and Robert Thomas. Tickets now on sale at SearsCenter.com as Glory storms into 2016 live from the Sears Center Arena. February 26th, Chicago braces itself for Levin Marcus 3. Bad blood in the battle for the middleweight world title. Plus, the featherweight co-headliner and a knockout all-North American middleweight contender tournament. Glory 27, Friday, February 26th, Sears Center Arena, Chicago. Buy your tickets now at SearsCenter.com. Glory 27 features the middleweights. Besides the title bout between Levin and Marcus, the middleweight contender tournament features 3 ranked fighters in the division, with the winner one step closer to an upcoming title shot. Our first semifinal match has Wayne Barrett of the U.S. going up against Robert Thomas of Canada. For Robert Thomas, fresh off his split decision win versus David Radiff at Glory 24 Denver, is a chance to become a true contender in the middleweight division.
Stylistically, I'm a really slow starter, right? And I seem to get overwhelmed early. So they come out right out the gate and put the pressure on me. You know, I just have to match their intensity and come out harder.
Artem Levin!
With Artem Levin, like he actually been like the world champion in my weight class since I even started training. It was just shocking under those lights, you know, I kind of froze up. I was just that traditional Muay Thai style. It was my first ever fight under the Glory rules. I was just trying to lead with kicks and just kind of lunging in, and that's, you know, Artem's a tricky tactical guy, and you know, you can just pick you apart like that. I've been boxing a lot. It's a sweet science. It's a science of hitting and don't getting hit. So, you know, get in there, score my shots, and get out. Don't take a lot of damage. On my feet, moving, making them miss. You know, I'm quick, I'm fast.
Wayne Barrett!
He's a bit unorthodox, like moves around a lot and throws these tricky shots and just tries to lure guys in for that big one-shot counter. If he doesn't hurt them, he just seems to break, and you know, he ended up getting knocked out in both those fights. I knocked out Mike Lemaire, and Mike Lemaire beat Jacoby. But then Mike Lemaire also got knocked out by Barrett, and Barrett got knocked out by Jacoby. So it's an interesting, you know, it's interesting matchups in there. In my mind, I'm the favorite for sure. You know, I'm the only guy who doesn't have a loss against somebody in the tournament. So, you know, that's a big mental edge too. You know, when I started, obviously the goal is to be the best in the world. And now I'm right on the doorstep. You know, I win this tournament and I have the opportunity to fight for the title and get that. So, you know, 8.5 years, you know, most of my, like all of my teen years, I've been working towards this.
Thomas has a tough road ahead. If he does get past Barrett, he'll then likely meet rising star Dustin Jacoby in the finals. For Wayne Barrett, he needs to get to the finals of the tournament to reestablish himself in the division. That opportunity may come in a rematch with Dustin Jacoby, who knocked out Barrett at Glory 24 Denver, extending his losing streak to 3. He needs to regain the form he began his Glory career with, beating Mike Lemaire at Glory 9 New York.
Mike Lemaire in the white trunks, Wayne Barrett in the red. And right away we got a low blow.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was completely unintentional because they both threw kicks, and Barrett got a good push kick in, and that caused the roundhouse kick of Lemaire to go up the middle.
Wayne Barrett will have 5 minutes of recovery time.
He should take advantage of that 5 minutes too, should he need to.
You know, a lot of time, it always blows my mind that fighters don't.
Yeah, I know. It's a machismo thing, probably. Ready? They feel the pressure. People they don't want to be booed, whatever.
Middleweight division action here at Glory 9, scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Wayne Barrett, Mike Lemaire.
Oh, see that little move he just did? It's like a point karate move. I'm sure he's doing that to set something big up.
Down goes Lemaire. Not a knockdown, though.
There's one thing that I really like already about Wayne Barrett is his footwork. He's really cagey. He kind of reminds me a little bit of an English fighter by the name of Ronnie Green, one of the all-time great UK fighters. Phenomenal footwork. Barrett's footwork is going to be the big problem here for Lemaire. And look at this. He almost threw a crescent kick, which is the most rare kick ever thrown in a real fight. In movies, you see it a lot, but not in real fights.
You don't see that too often, no doubt about it. And down goes Lemaire again. It will not count as a knockdown, though.
He's really putting some stuff into Lemaire's head here.
Wayne Barrett, a strong striker. Very fast, too. Barrett catches the kick and then spins Lemaire around.
He's catching the kick, but he's not trying to dump him. That's Lemaire is just falling off balance.
Low kick from Lemaire. It's countered by a couple shots from Barrett.
This is baffling to me because Lemaire, I thought, was going to jump right on him, but this has been all Barrett with one pro fight. Good right hand right there.
Couple body shots by Barrett. Fighters clinch up. Referee separates them.
Wayne Barrett has a huge opportunity, and he threw the crescent kick again.
Barrett all over Lemaire right now.
Barrett's so relaxed, switches stances constantly. Got the push kick, catches the kick.
Seems like he's got Mike Lemaire off balance as we're under 30 seconds to go in round number one. Push kick from Barrett.
Mike Lemaire should get out of the Muay Thai mode, throw an overhand right, because Barrett is dropping his left hand big time.
Oh, what a combination from Wayne Barrett!
This is unbelievable.
We will have a standing 8 count. Mike Lemaire took some big shots. And it looks like Lemaire will continue and saved by the bell as round number one comes to an end. Round number two, we'll see if Mike Lemaire can shake it off, or if Wayne Barrett, the red, continues his onslaught. Oh, combination from Barrett.
This is total domination. I am completely, utterly speechless practically, but I'm a commentator, so I am going to talk.
That's
Barrett, look at the switching. He's got to be very careful he doesn't get too clowny here. But see, Lemaire throws a head kick. Nowhere in sight does it land.
Oh! Wayne Barrett floors Mike Lemaire.
2, 3,
wow.
4.
We are really seeing something here in Wayne Barrett.
Barrett looks like the veteran for sure in this fight. Can Mike Lemaire survive this second round? All Wayne Barrett so far.
Barrett's footwork is nothing short of phenomenal, and it sets everything up.
Mike Lemaire's in a lot of trouble. Tries a Superman punch, but doesn't come close. In the clinch, a knee delivered by Barrett.
Barrett's got a real good plum clinch. I saw that, and it's just,
And down goes Lemaire.
Wow.
That is all. Wayne Barrett is our winner. Mike Lemaire has no clue where he's at right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Wayne Barrett. And he has arrived to glory.
Incredible performance by Wayne Barrett. Has a ton of Muay Thai experience as an amateur in kickboxing. The former Georgia State Golden Gloves champion. He's been a martial artist, since the age of 10. And put on a show here in the Big Apple.
Okay, here we have the plum clinch, and whoop, here comes the dynamite right there up the middle. See, that's the good thing. A lot of people in mixed martial arts have seen Anderson Silva do that. Well, we do that quite a bit in kickboxing as well. If you leave your head down there, that's going to happen. That knee coming straight up the middle, it's really hard to keep standing when it lands flush like that.
And Mike Lemaire walked right into that knee. He was dazed and confused here, and there he went.
Oh, it was a big left hook. Put him right on Queer Street. Right there, see that? That was basically the end of the fight. Lemaire trying everything, but his body simply failed him.
Big win by the new star, Wayne Barrett.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an official time of 1 minute 12 seconds of that second round. This one ruled a knockout for your winner, Wayne Barrett. His victory over Lemaire began a promising career in Glory that has been stalled by his recent losing streak. His unexpected loss to Jacoby at Glory 24 has fueled his fire, and he knows this may be his last chance to prove he belongs with the elite in the division. And speaking of elite, number 2 ranked Simon Marcus from Canada feels the title was taken from him at Glory 21 San Diego.
My name's Simon Marcus. I'm training out of New Energy Muay Thai, and I'm from Toronto, Canada. I'm a Jamaican background. I was born a fighter. I love fighting since I was a kid, since I can remember. I love wrestling, I love action figures, heroes. I'm a regular guy, you know what I mean? I like to play basketball here and there, chill with friends. The sense of motivation because of my kids is definitely, it's there, you know what I mean? Before them, a lot of it was more personal. It's still about my dreams, but they're just incorporated into it now. And something that's very important to me is to show them and to prove to them that when you set out to do something and you believe in it, you can accomplish it and you will accomplish it if you put your heart to it. I'm planning to open my own gym to give people the opportunity that I was given to learn the same things that I've learned and to see what martial arts, how it can actually have a positive impact on your life. It is emotional for me. I'm an emotional person. This fighting is everything for me, not just in my career, but in my life. Because without fighting, I don't know how I would express myself in a way of art that would be positive. When I'm in the ring and when you see me get emotional, when you see me charge or really fight, it's me fighting for my dreams, fighting for my life, fighting to be successful, because that's what I set out for. So that's what I must accomplish. And I want to show the world what Muay Thai is, show the world what top level striking is and how exciting that is. So it means a great deal for me to be the champion in Glory.
What do you think about the decision? Bullshit. Wow. I won that fight.
I lost a lot of respect for Levin that last fight, you know, with all his talk that he couldn't back up. He tried to hold me for 5 rounds and then celebrated the draw as if he really won. That ref should have took a couple more points off his ass, and he had the nerve to blame the ref. In case you didn't understand the rules, you can't hold in Glory. So I don't really understand him complaining about the ref taking a point and whatnot. I'd say I'm a positive person. So I look at the positives, you know. And the positive for me is that I won. And everybody knew it, and everybody saw that. You could see on the internet, you could see everybody around me, people in the stadium. So it was clear that I won the fight. How can you get around when all you're doing is scoring points and trying to hold on to stop, but I'm scoring and doing more damage at the same time, as well as moving forward and controlling the pace of the fight. I appreciate Levin. I appreciate that he can bring a greater fighter out of me. Now I'm on a different mission, not only to win, but to knock him out, to make it concrete that he's just not on my level. I think they should change his name from the Lion to the Feline, because he's soft. He's been able to use the same kind of tactics, the same kind of strategy, same kind of ability to dominate other opponents that just doesn't work on me. Never worked the first time we fight, it didn't work the last time, and it ain't gonna work this time. People wanna see a real champion. People don't wanna see a guy jump up in the air after a decision draw because he kept his belt, after he was holding on for a whole fight. People just don't wanna see that. They wanna see a fighter, and that's what I am. So I'm gonna give them what they wanna see. That's the hole in his game. He's not stronger than me, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So when it comes down to it, I prepare my best for this fight. He's gonna have to take the loss, and I'm gonna walk away with the belt. We're gonna fight. There's not gonna be a lot of waiting around. It's going down, so tune in. Levin's getting knocked out. I'm walking away with the belt.
So Marcus is determined as ever to make sure there is no controversy this time around when they face off for the middleweight title on February 26th in Chicago. Still to come, we'll hear from Artem Levin on his preparation for Glory 27. But up next, a closer look at the newest rising star of the middleweight division, Dustin Jacoby. Tickets now on sale at SearsCenter.com as Glory storms into 2016 live from the Sears Center Arena. February 26th, Chicago braces itself for Levin Marcus 3. Bad blood in the battle for the middleweight world title. Plus, the featherweight co-headliner and a knockout all-North American middleweight contender tournament. Glory 27, Friday, February 26th, Sears Center Arena, Chicago. Buy your tickets now at SearsCenter.com. Once an underdog after losing 4 straight Glory bouts, Dustin Jacoby entered the contender tournament at Glory 23 Las Vegas and proved to the world he's for real by dominating victories over Ariel Sepulveda and Casey Green. That earned him a shot at Wayne Barrett at Glory 24 Denver.
The bell in round 1 as they touch gloves. Barrett in the white gloves, Jacoby in the black. Jacoby coming off the victory in the middleweight qualification tournament at Glory 23 in Las Vegas, feeling higher than you're, well, allowed to get in his home state, while Wayne Barrett out of Jamaica should have come to the ring with Bob Marley's redemption song because he's in the midst of a 3-fight losing streak and he is all about redemption tonight.
I guess so.
Inside low kick by Barrett. Jacoby from the southpaw stance back to orthodox.
Jacoby doing the right thing by pressing Barrett.
And Jacoby goes down like a turkey attempting to fly in this Canadian Thanksgiving Day weekend, and a big shout out to all those you watching in the True North Strong and Free.
Barrett allowing Jacoby to move forward without any counters yet.
First minute is gone. Inside low kick by Barrett, now fighting from southpaw as well. Switches back to orthodox, so both of them trying to befuddle the other in the early stages of this middleweight matchup.
See, Barrett can be so dangerous and so explosive from just throwing a wild outside lead left hook or lead overhand right. So just because he's up against the ropes, don't think he can't do damage.
Jacoby in the black gloves, Barrett in the white gloves. They exchange jabs. Outside low kick by Barrett as he's backed up to the ropes.
It's almost like Barrett is sparring here.
Switches back to southpaw. Jacoby looking for that highlight reel finish in front of the partisan crowd.
Yeah, Jacoby's got really tight defense against punches. Got the elbows in, hands up, chin down.
Fight! Fight!
Jacoby training at Factory X Muay Thai alongside Chris Camozzi, a former UFC opponent turned friend. His head coach is Mark Montoya. Meanwhile, Barrett out of New York, representing Team Barrett. His coach is Jason Strout. Barrett currently ranked number 4. Jacoby ranked number 10 in the Glory middleweight division. So far, Jacoby treating Barrett like fashion critics have been treating Kanye West as we head to the final 20 seconds of the second round. And Jacoby physically manhandling Wayne Barrett.
Barrett got nothing on his punches right now.
And no offense, nothing in terms of volume either. As it's all Dustin Jacoby heading to the third and final round here in Denver, Colorado. Jacoby in control according to our unofficial scorecards, but again, it's up to the three judges seated at ringside chosen by the Colorado State Boxing Commission to determine a victor. If it goes the distance, with Jacoby trying to put on a show here in front of family and friends.
Jacoby just blasting through anything that Barrett throws, imposing his will 100%.
And yet, total strikes.
Yeah, it was closer than we thought, but I gotta say that the power strikes are definitely Jacoby's.
Yeah, and you can see the tenor of the fight. Again, we just try to tell the story as it unfolds, and I mean, look at the action here. Barrett, he's almost too calm, too collected, especially now with 1 minute gone in the third and final round. Jacoby with the aggression, and again, if you're new to Glory, the scoring criteria, it actually begins with the cumulative knockdown. So the amount of knockdowns, cumulative damage, spectacular techniques, so on and so forth down the line. So really it is about aggression. It's about knocking your opponent down. We haven't seen on cue. On cue.
Wow. Man. This is a great night for Jacoby and a bad night for Barrett.
Can I say it one more time? On cue. And it's over.
So a confident and determined Dustin Jacoby seems ready to seize the opportunity. Now riding a 3-fight Glory winning streak, he knows he's 2 fights away from a potential title shot that only 6 months ago seemed improbable.
Actually, I got into fighting. I have a twin brother, and we both grew up wrestling and doing taekwondo, played sports our entire life. My brother got into MMA, and then I soon followed not long after. And once I was done with my senior year of college and playing football, I just went down to the hit squad and started training full-time to fight. I feel like my career, at the moment, I'm surging. I have a lot of momentum that I've built over the last couple of fights. So I'm very confident, I'm very prepared going into Chicago, and I'm very eager to fight. You know, it means everything in the world to win this tournament and get a title shot with Glory. You know, to be the champion, you have to beat the champion. And I feel like Simon didn't do enough to beat the champion and take the belt away from Artem, and here he has another chance to do so. I'm looking forward to that fight, obviously, because I will be fighting the winner. And then when I get into the finals, I'm going to do everything in my power to knock the person who I'm fighting out in the final. Whether it's Robert Thomas, whether it's Wayne Barrett again, they're both great fighters. I'll be prepared for either one of them. That's my fighting style. When I picture winning by a knockout, and that's how I've always rolled. I'll have a lot of fans there. I'll have a lot of friends, a lot of family that live in the area that'll be there supporting me. So I'm looking forward to, you know, taking over Chicago. It's going to be a huge crowd. They can feel the excitement. I can't wait to put on a show for them. I'm ready to be the best guy, and I'm ready to win this tournament.
At Glory 27 Chicago, we'll find out if he's ready for that title shot. Will it be against a new champion in Simon Marcus, or the current reigning title holder in Artem Levin, who comes into this rematch with Marcus at 54-2 and 7-1 in Glory?
My brothers support me for fighting career because first 3 years I don't want no competition. I cannot fight, and this is not for me, but my brother support me, support my mind. You will be champion, you must be champion. When some fighter lose in the ring, before he lose in his mind before fight. My mind don't think about other decision, only win. Always win who will be smarter than his opponent. Some people hate me, some people like me, but for me doesn't matter. But I use this opinion and this opinion, and I think about what I must do for be better. Last fight, I was very angry for Simon Marcus for his words.
Okay, Simon, what do you think about the decision? I won that fight.
But now I know I don't want dirty up my mind.
Artem Levin! Oh, vicious left hook right above the belt line.
Levin's so relaxed, so angular with his boxing.
Couple of left hooks to the body by Levin, spinning back fist. Marcus blocked it, coming forward. Oh, left hand kick by Marcus. To the body by Marcus. Eats that punch from Levin. Now the action picking up here. Final 10 seconds of the second round. Marcus gets dropped.
Now it's got personal.
But they're getting down and dirty here in San Diego. Oh, stiff jab by Levin. Can you look at the stats? Dead even and total kicks landed.
Break ring, stop.
20 seconds left.
(47) a majority draw.
A majority draw means that Artem Levin will hold on to the glory middleweight championship.
He not respect me. He can say face to face and no problem. He can win me in his Instagram every day. This doesn't matter for me. This is his games and for his fans and for my haters. So this is not problem. Sometimes this is very funny. So I'm looking on Simon Marcos. I respect him, but I must destroy him. It's time for glory.
But before we get to Chicago and Glory 27, when we come back, we'll look back one more time at their title bout at Glory 21 San Diego.
Knockout moves by Tough Shed. The flying knee. The overhand right. The spinning back fist. Blow away the competition. Save time and effort. For the best storage buildings and garages, there's only one place to shop, Tough Shed. Year-end clearance sale going on now. For the store nearest you, call Tough Shed today at 1-800-BUY-TOUGH or visit us online at toughshed.com.
Tickets now on sale at SearsCenter.com as Glory storms into 2016 live from the Sears Center Arena. February 26th, Chicago braces itself for Levin Marcus 3. Bad blood in the battle for the middleweight world title. Plus, the featherweight co-headliner and a knockout all-North American middleweight contender tournament. Glory 27, Friday, February 26th, Sears Center Arena, Chicago. Buy your tickets now at SearsCenter.com. Glory's first title fight of 2016 is sure to be a classic. While Artem Levin retained the crown last May at Glory 21 San Diego, many felt Simon Marcus won that fight on points, including Marcus himself. Here's a look back.
It's time for Glory!
The bell in round one, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Mauro Ranallo, the fight professor, Steven Quadros at ringside. The champion in the white gloves, Marcus in the black. Check that kick. You're going to see world-class technique on display here tonight.
Both these guys are explosive right now.
Stop, break clean.
And the clinch
those elbows going
will be a factor again.
Go.
Under Glory rules. It must be an active clinch. You have 5 seconds to initiate a knee attack. Oh, vicious left hook right above the belt line by Levin.
Those kind of punches are definitely going to be a factor.
Go.
Levin's so relaxed, so angular with his boxing, but he's initiating the clinch here.
He is initiating the clinch.
Go.
And if you do that, you must throw a knee. There's a stiff jab, connects by Marcus, and already the clinch being a big-time factor in this fight, and it will be incumbent upon Marcos Rosales to ensure that they continue to do what Marcus just did there, delivering that knee. And as you so astutely put it before the fight started tonight, you said in the clinch, the knee is more like a jab.
Yeah, well, unless you bring it straight up the middle, because if you do a body lock clinch, you can only slap with the knees.
Spinning back fist blocked.
Stop! Get out! Get out!
Knees by Levin.
Go!
Coming up on the midpoint of the first round.
No wrestling, guys. You're wrestling. We're gonna go. Let's go.
There's a lead left hook to the body by Marcus. Jab pops his head back, delivered by the champion.
There's one thing about Marcus, he's got a lot of power in those punches.
Back up, stop.
He usually throws everything with power, and sometimes that causes him to get tired, but he really learned a lesson from Bull Cow that last time they trained in
Couple
Thailand.
of left hooks to the body by Levin, spinning back fist. Marcus blocked it, coming forward.
Stop.
A minute remaining in the first round.
Clean, hands are up.
Marcus stands 6'1", the champion, Levin at 6'3". Levin able to duck away or back away from the left hook counters with the jab.
All right. All right, both you guys are holding.
It's crazy how
Yes,
Levin...
and there's Rosales finally warning them. They are holding way too much.
Yeah.
Levin, a consummate counterpuncher, a la Floyd, Money, Mayweather, and Levin, of course, considered one of the, if not the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet right now, as Marcus clinches again. Levin delivers a knee, they exchange knees, and
it's almost like they want to fight a Muay Thai fight. They don't want to fight a kickboxing fight.
Marcos Rosales may need a throat lozenge before this is done.
Break clean. Go. Time.
See, this is something that Marcus did not do when he fought Schilling. He did not do when he fought the guy in China.
Nice. Kick by Levin, and they exchange there. Levin ducking underneath. Marcus attack, a knee to the middle. Left kick to the body by Marcus. Eats that punch from Levin. Now the action picking up here. Past the minute mark of the second round.
Marcus is doing everything right now.
Go.
He's pushing the action. He's forcing Levin to fight his fight.
Marcus grew up in Toronto, had issues as a teenager, expelled from school, spent time in a detention center, but walked into Siam #1 gym, discovered Muay Thai, became one of the best in the world at the Science of 8 Limbs, and now is on the cusp of becoming Glory middleweight champion. But Levin will do everything in his power to make sure the championship stays right here in San Diego.
What I was saying earlier is that Marcus is more patient.
Straight right hand by Levin.
He's much more patient in this fight. And it's paying dividends when he does explode.
Levin, you're holding. Go.
Catches that kick. Oh, and then sweeps the other leg, which not legal. And the knee countered by Levin.
He got him mad, though. Simon Marcus got angry. Look, he's moving forward.
Left hook to the body by Marcus. And there's that clinch. Man, if this keeps up, they're going to know what brand of deodorant the other uses by the end of this fight. Jab by Levin.
I think that trip, it really got into Marcus's head, and I think he got a little angry.
You hold again, I'm going to take a point away. Quit holding. Go!
That's the final warning from
Get out of there!
Rosales
Knees.
against Artem Levin from holding.
Again, you have 5 seconds in the clinch. Marcus coming forward, gets tagged. Final 10 seconds of the second round. Marcus gets dropped.
Now it's got personal.
Not the most aesthetically pleasing fight, but they're getting down and dirty here in San Diego. Right now, we continue with this Glory middleweight championship bout.
In answer to your question, I thought that Simon Marcus won that last round.
So you have it
split
1 apiece.
Yeah, but the first one was iffy. You know, I took a shot.
Stop! Watch the hands coming in.
But in that second round, more concise strikes were landed.
Oh, stiff jab by Levin. Another counter jab by Marcus. And you wonder how much more of this clinch work is Rosales going to allow before maybe deducting a point and really making things interesting. And there it is. It's Levin initiating the clinch, the thing that he said he would avoid.
Yeah. There we go, Morrow.
On cue, my man. On cue.
Quit holding. I've been telling you, stop holding. Ready? Time in. Go.
So there you have it. Hopefully this will change the dynamic of the fight, as a point has been deducted from the champion Artem Levin. And I know I was mentioning it, Stephen, but you're the fight professor. Do you agree with the call?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do
because
too.
it is a kickboxing
Stop,
match.
break clean. Back up.
It's a hard
Go.
call to make because they're both fighters, they're both warriors, and they both fought under Muay Thai rules. But this is not a Muay Thai fight. They have a certain amount of time you can spend in the clinch, then you must break. And if you initiate the clinch and don't do active action, then you're basically stalling the fight. And that's what we saw happen. The funny thing is, it's a huge psychological victory for Simon Marcus right now, because he knows I'm out kickboxing you, so you want to turn it back into a Muay Thai fight.
Right hand behind the guard by Marcus. Looking at total strikes, dead even.
Go.
With Levin having the higher connect rate, but a close encounter in more ways than one in this middleweight championship affair.
The left kick of Simon Marcus has been the biggest problem.
Levin a southpaw stance.
Yeah. There's that left kick again.
Outside, a low kick by Marcus. Oh, jump knee by Levin. Under a minute remaining in the third.
Stop.
Simon Marcus can throw that left kick really hard without even switching. He just throws the kick. Watch, right there.
And it's caught by Levin, who just lunges forward and clinches.
Stop. Break clean.
Again, a reminder earlier in this round, we saw a point deducted by referee Marcos Rosales to the champion Levin for the clinch work, something, you know, he maligned in their first meeting. He called it a clinch fest. Well, there's a right uppercut by Marcus, and again, it's the champion initiating the clinch. This is a recording. They exchange inside low kicks. Final seconds of the third round. We're heading into the championship rounds here at Glory 21 San Diego.
Go. Time.
Championship rounds are upon us. Outside low kick by Levin. Mauro Ranallo along with the fight professor, Stephen Quadros, Bill Goldberg, and the entire Glory crew on hand. Spinning back fist bounced off the deltoid region of Marcus.
The competitive spirit I'm seeing here when they just gunslinger each other like this, it's just amazing to me. I know people that want to see...
Oh, wow. Double kick there with the right leg.
Yeah, people that want to see just tough man contest style fighting, this is not the one. You're going to see a high level of technique here.
Left hook over the top by Levin. It's a chess match. Each of them wanting to read each other's body language.
Break clean.
And there Levin at least went to the knees immediately in the clinch. Oh, right hand, but there right from Levin. The jab by Levin, and immediately goes to the clinch again.
Yeah, he could have
taken a step back.
Taken a step back and throw the straight right or uppercut or something.
Ducks underneath the left hook by Marcus.
Let go, Levin. I said let go, let go. Go.
Oh,
nice.
Front kick to the face by Marcus.
Boy.
Right uppercut by Marcus.
Marcus doing everything right. It's almost like he can't miss right now.
Stop.
Then the clinch.
Go.
A minute and a half remaining in the fourth. Levin tries the front kick. Marcus, and you look at the stats, very close. Dead even in total kicks landed.
It's just the percentage rate.
Higher for the champion.
That's right. That's going to be big. But you know what? Artem just got caught with a good right hand right there.
Avoids that left head kick. Backs out of the way, and now they just look at each other. Oh, look at Levin, some showmanship, putting his right glove behind his back, giving Marcus what appeared to be a free shot. Under a minute left in the fourth. Oh, left hand rattles the jaw of Marcus, but he walks right through it.
Stop. Break clean. Get off the ropes. Go.
The problem is this. Marcus
break clean.
could hurt Artem Levin, but right now I don't see how Artem Levin can hurt Marcus unless he catches him perfectly right on the chin with a left hook or an uppercut.
Levin feints. 20 seconds left. Both of them wanting the other to seek the initiative so they can counter. 15 seconds remaining in the round. Marcus catches it, and he does what Levin, that's called a receipt, my man. He did what Levin did earlier in the fight, and it's illegal, but the gamesmanship on full display. It is the 5th and final round. The bell goes. Artem Levin, the champion in the white gloves. The challenger, Simon Marcus, in the black gloves. Left kick to the body. Levin ducks underneath the sweeping left hook. There are the knees that you're supposed to do in the active clinch. You can't just clinch and sit there.
Stop, break clean, get out.
Artem Levin is going to have to change up, do something drastic here. Land a back fist or a flying knee or something crazy, because he's not going to win the fight by clinching and getting warned and not landing any good shots.
Canada's already home to 2 Glory champions. Featherweight kingpin Gabriel Varga. Glory welterweight champion Joseph Valtellini. Simon Marcus, to use a hockey term, wants to make it a hat trick for the Canucks. May be on his way to doing so here tonight. But Levin, the veteran, what does he have left in his bag of tricks?
See, Marcus is pushing the pace. He's attacking more.
Stop, break clean, stop. Get out. Go.
There's the emotion again.
Oh! Another front kick to the face by Marcus, picking his spots, making it count, and now time becoming a factor.
Stop!
1 minute and 20 seconds left in the Glory middleweight title fight.
Go.
Marcus is dictating everything here.
The champions hold on the gold in a precarious position. Marcus saying, come on, bring it.
Stop.
We are headed into the final 60 seconds. Will there be last-minute drama at the Valley View Casino Center in San Diego? Levin avoids the jab. Outside low kick by the challenger. Spinning back fist misses by the champion.
Levin, let go.
Levin looking to the screen, looking at the clock.
Crazy thing to me, Mauro, is that Marcus has out-kickboxed Levin.
Making the transition from Muay Thai, where he was one of the best ever. There's a 1-2 combination from Simon Marcus. 20 seconds left in the fight. Again, it's the champion initiating the clinch when he should be worrying about the uptick in his output. Marcus coming forward. 10 seconds left. Is a new champion about to be crowned in the Glory middleweight division. The judges will render their verdict.
And when they come out, and it was a mid-spinning back fist into the clinch and the tie-up, it's like, you know, Simon Marcus.
Good highlights here from Levin.
Yeah, Levin is doing really well there.
In that opening round,
that was the
said.
opening, exactly, the one I thought that he won. But then he basically gave up on that. And I think it's because Simon Marcus came out with a lot more fury in that second round. He really pressed the action. And there we had the kick down by Levin, where we're going to see some cover. There, okay, here we have Artem Levin continuing when they get in boxing range to tie up Simon Marcus. And that became a no-no when Simon Marcus started to outbox Levin. Levin went to the clinch, and the referee decided that's enough of that. I'm going to take away a point. Simon Marcus continued to press the action. Remember that sweep takedown that we saw earlier? We're going to see another one coming up here, where Simon Marcus is going to initiate the sweep, though. Nice front kick to the face. And that is an annoying thing, because we don't see too many knockouts with a front kick to the face other than Anderson Silva and, of course, Lyoto Machida against Randy Couture. But here we are in the clinch. Marcus started to find his range with the knees in the clinch. And so Marcus pushed the action, pressed everything. Another front kick to the face. It wasn't a dominating performance by any stretch of the imagination, but I believe Simon Marcus did enough to win this fight.
All right, well, Let's find out. Here's Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 championship rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Louis Cobian scores the bout 48-46, Marcus. Judge Nelson Hamilton and Judge Cecil Peoples score the bout 47-47, a majority draw.
A majority draw means that Artem Levin will hold on to the Glory Middleweight Championship.
Middleweight Champion of the world, Artem Levin.
Wow.
So one last look at the middleweight rankings again demonstrates how hotly competitive the division is. Let's not forget Jason Wilness, who last fought at Glory 24 Denver. He was taking it to Joe Schilling in the second round when he suffered a foot injury blocking a knee by Schilling. Still recovering, many felt he was winning the fight up to that point. Glory continues to roar into 2016 when just 2 weeks after Chicago on March 12th, Glory 28 visits Paris and will showcase for the first time in its history 3 title fights in one night. The world's premier kickboxing league presents
Are you ready for glory?
Glory 28 Paris, March 12th, Accra Hotels Arena.
Plenty of Glory kickboxing action tailor-made to your satisfaction.
An incredible 11-fight card, including for the first time 3 world title fights in one night.
I couldn't be more excited.
Ukrainian star Sergey Adamchuk defends his featherweight belt against Morocco's Musab Amrani.
I'm ready always.
Artem Vahitov takes on light heavyweight champion Salo Cavallari. And heavyweight world champion Rico Verhoeven defends his crown against Croatian Mladen Brestovic.
Oh, big shot!
Plus, Kiria, Gregorian, Jimmy, and Thai sensation Sidichai in the lightweight contender tournament. And rising French star Cedric Doumbé faces off against Murtel the Predator Grunhardt. Also featuring Josh Johnsey and rising French star Eddie Nait Slimani. Glory 28 Paris, March 12th, Accra Hotels Arena. Don't miss it. The rest of 2016 schedule looks like this. In April, Glory will return to Europe with its first ever visit to Copenhagen. Then in May, Glory comes back to LA for the first time since Last Man Standing. June sees Glory return to Amsterdam, where last December it hosted 2 title fights won by Rico Verhoeven and Nicky Holtzkin. In July, we return to Virginia for Glory 32. After taking August off, Glory heads back to Las Vegas in September. Then it's back to Europe and Manchester, England in October. 2016 winds down with Glory 35 in Denver in November. And finally, once again, the season-ending event takes us back to the mecca of kickboxing in Amsterdam for Glory 36 in December. So what better way to start the year than the windy city of Chicago and Glory 27? The middleweights take center stage with the much-anticipated rematch between champion Artem Levin and #1 ranked challenger Simon Marcus for the world title. The winner will most likely take on the victor of the 4-man contender tournament, battling it out for the opportunity at that title shot. It's Glory 27 Chicago, and it's coming your way on Friday, February 26th. Check your local listings for time and outlet in your area. Are you ready for glory?